What's going on, guys? It's Walter with Mission Polymath, and today I'm bringing you my predictions on the 2017-18 NFL season, along with showing you my fantasy teams. So let's just get right into this. Let me sign into ESPN Fantasy. You can see on the screen, logging in. I should already be logged in, but here we go. So you see my team's name is Run Like a Girly. I am a Rams fan, and I feel like if you have a fantasy team, you should probably make it a pun. So Run Like a Girly is my team name. So we're going to start out real quick with my first pick in this draft, who was Tom Brady, who I think is going to have a really, really good year. Who knows if it's his last? Probably not, but no one seems to be able to slow him down. Next up, you got my boy Todd Gurley from the Los Angeles Rams, who is bound to have a better season after his blunder last year. Also got a little bit of a better passing game, hopefully, with the add of Sammy Watkins. And Cooper Kupp is doing well in preseason, so hopefully he'll be able to run it and they won't just stack the box. Isaiah Crowell from Cleveland. I kind of just got him because I didn't really pick a second running back till really, really late. But, they're probably going to hand him the ball a lot because they really don't have much. So that's a good thing. Brandon Cooks is the new target for Tom Brady from the New Orleans Saints. Had an amazing, amazing year with Drew Brees, and I could only imagine how well he'll do with Tom Brady, especially him. He's small, fast, really, really good at catching like the quick slants and stuff, which Tom Brady loves to throw. So, I definitely think that's going to go well. Deshaun Jackson from Tampa Bay, who I think, is probably going to have a fantastic year with Jameis Winston throwing, who likes to throw the deep ball, so that's a perfect guy to pair with him. Jordan Reed from Washington, who's pretty highly rated on the fantasy as a tight end. Kirk Cousins likes to give him the ball probably more than anyone else, so definitely feel like I'm going to be getting some points from him. Also, Mike Gillislee from New England is my flex. That might move around as the year goes. We all know nothing goes as planned in the fantasy leagues, but I just think he was a good fit. Rams defense, of course. Of course, got to get that Rams defense. It's crazy. We started out 3-1 last season, and we had one of the highest rated defenses. We allowed I believe the least amount of points in the league, but we also scored the least amount. So that's not a good combo. And then Steven Gostkowski. So as long as Tom Brady scores, I'm getting points from two people. So good. Got a New England-based fantasy team, obviously. And then I got Allen Robinson from Jacksonville, who's a great receiver. So I'm hoping he can move into that flex a lot. And Theo Riddick, who has some good games here or there. Jared Goff is my backup, of course. Got to get my boy. I have a bye week, so he's going to have to play. And hopefully he plays well that game. O.J. Howard is a big one. Circling it right here. He's the one that I picked. I kind of moved down, or not moved down, but I scrolled down to find him. I think he's going to have a great year. He's a rookie. Just got drafted. But he's like 6'7", 6'8", and he's got actually, we'll click on his profile. He's got Jameis Winston throwing to him, which I think be great. So obviously he didn't play, got drafted by the Buccaneers. It doesn't really, I don't think it says how tall he is, does it? 19th pick in the draft, 6'6", 250, 4'5". So he's 6'6", runs a 4'5". That's pretty amazing. So. Overall, I think my fantasy team is going to do really well this season. I think I picked well. I think I picked a lot of guys people wouldn't pick, but I think will have a good year. So most of the time, the people who no one thinks is going to have a good year have a good year. So people like Todd Gurley, who had a terrible year last year, or people like Deshaun Jackson, who didn't have that good of a year, but now he's got a new quarterback. Who knows what's going to happen? Okay, so now on to my prediction of who will win the Super Bowl. So coming out of the AFC, I have the Oakland Raiders. Now, believe it or not, it's weird saying the Oakland Raiders in the Super Bowl, but I think they have the talent for sure. I think if Derek Carr is healthy, that he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league at this point, and I just think they have a really good shot. But you really can't count out the Patriots and the Steelers, who will be in that conversation as well for sure. But my pick is the Raiders. And then over on the AFC side, I'm looking at Let's see. I'm looking. Let's actually check out the AFC. Let's go to standings. This is all preseason, so okay, AFC. So I'm thinking, or I was in the AFC. My bad. Now we're in the NFC, and I'm gonna pick that. That's pretty bad, but I'm gonna pick the NFC team, and I think that out of the NFC, you're probably looking at like the Cowboys if they can, muster up the same wins they got last year. I'm thinking Carolina is going to be in that conversation. Of course, the Falcons. But my pick, I think the Falcons are going to get back there. So my pick is Raiders-Falcons, and I think the Raiders will win that game. I just think they're just too powerful offensively, and their middle linebacking core is just as good as anyone in the league. But yeah, so that's my prediction. Raiders are going to win the Super Bowl. According to me, you heard it here first. It's been Walter with Mission Polymath. Peace.